Affinity released version 2.4 recently, and in this video, let's take a quick look at what is new. To quickly check the main features, we can visit the Affinity website where they have conveniently highlighted the big changes in this update. Let's quickly go through them one by one. The first on the list are layer slates for Affinity Designer and Publisher, which is nice. For those who are not aware of layer states allow you to hide and show a group of layers. Basically, it is like taking a snapshot of the visibility of your layers panel and then quickly apply it at a later time. On top of that, it also has a query option to hide or show layers, which means you can specify a query to hide or show layers. For example, show all layers with a specific name, property, or a color tag. This feature already was available in Photo, but with the new 2.4 update, it is now available in Designer and Publisher. Next on the list, we have some more export options for Affinity Designer, which is always welcome. The DWG format is a popular format for CAD applications and plotters. For people using these, it will definitely be very useful. We also have a persistent selection box type. You were able to switch between the selection box mode using the period key, but now when you press it with the command or control, it now becomes persistent for the selected layer. The selection box mode is especially useful when you have rotated objects and with snapping. In version 2.3, you had to switch the selection box mode each time you selected an object. Now, with the new Command Control period shortcut, you can make it persistent per object. By the way, the Command period shortcut does not work smoothly in my system, but this might be happening because I could be running another tool on my system conflicting with this shortcut. Also, a nice quality of life improvement is the double click when the node tool is selected. This will return back to the Move or Select tool, which I definitely think makes sense. The ability to lock the insertion target with the Alt or Option key is again another nice to have feature, especially when you use this function regularly, which for me is not the case. However, the next new feature is really useful for me. Holding the space key while transforming a parent object will toggle the Lock Children option. I use a lot of parent-child layers, and this will definitely speed up my workflow. The next two features are in the alignment options. When applying an even space distribution, you can now specify a key object by first selecting it with the Alt or Option key. When a key object is selected, the even space will be calculated from this object, which will allow a little bit more control on how to do the spacing. The second new feature in the alignment is the option to adopt the same height, width, and rotation. I think this is a pretty useful option to have. Finally, we have the 32-bit HDR PNG support and a lot of new camera RAW files which are being recognized. If we check the forum, there is a big list of bug fixes. So if you encountered some issues with the previous version, there is a good chance it might be solved. Thanks again for tuning in. Don't forget to hit the like and subscribe button. Until the next video.